Alright, so I'm back. I feel like it's been forever since I've done a video. This is Very Mice Coloring Book, Volume 2. Alright, I did get it off Amazon. These are not really expensive. And let's see, I want to get, there we go, the peanuts. I want to show you how I do a peanut. And I am using very basic Crayola brand pencils. That's right, the cheap stuff. So what I'm doing first is Harvest Gold, and I am going to come in and I'm just going to do down between these dots, and you can see I'm not being overly careful. Peanuts seem to be a very forgiving thing to color, and it works up very quickly. And I'm heavy-handed, and this paper accepts color very easily, so this has been a good one for me. Yeah, just life happening, different things. All right, now that was my what did I say, Harvest Gold. Then this next one is Bronze Yellow, and it looks like a pukey green. I know, and you're thinking, that's a weird color. It really is. And what I'm doing is between the yellows now, I'm just doing some scratching up and down and across. Okay, can you see what I'm doing? Let me look on here. Yeah, you can see it. Good. Just doing some little scratchy motions. I know, who knew? I looked up peanuts on images on Google, looked at one, kind of looked at the colors, said, wow, that's not the brown we normally think of, and then I went for it. Next color is this. It's a brown color. It's actually called Antique Brass. So there you go. Now, what I'm doing is right below each one of these little green things that I did, and you can see I'm not doing it perfectly. I'm doing more little scratch marks, because on a peanut, on the shell, there's those little divot areas, and that's what this is. And trust me, by the time I'm done, it's going to look a whole lot better than that. Okay, so that's what I have so far. So we've got the one color in the stripes, then the two colors on the little divoted areas. Then I'm going to come back in with my original color, that Harvest Gold, and I'm going to go over the whole thing. Remember, I mean, I've been away for a while, but it's still better to blend with the lightest color pencil. I know it still shakes, and I cleaned this room up, and I have not found a better place to put that, unless I could go up a shelf and have it hang over and not get the top of my head. That'll be an option to try. Yeah, good idea, y'all. Thanks. Okay, so just going over the whole thing. Now, not bad, right? Not done. And trust me, it always looks better in person than it does on the camera. So then next, okay, that was back to that Harvest Gold. Yes. Next, I'm going to go to brown. So see, I've only used 4 colors. I've got like a yellow ochre, which is the Harvest Gold. Then I've got the Antique Bronze, which, or Brass rather, which is like a tannish brown. Then I've got the brown, which is just a darker brown. And then I've got the Bronze Yellow, which is like a army green, but light. All right, so now here's my darker. Oops, not darker yet, sorry. Let's go back to the lighter of the 2 browns. The Antique Brass. All right, now what I'm going to look at is where does it indent? Do you see how there's a little indentation right here? I know, sorry, I hope it's not bouncing as much as I feel like it's bouncing. But I'm coming through and just doing that area. See here? See, now this line comes through the shell, so I'm going to do behind it. Okay. Then down here it indents a little bit here. Now I'm doing darker at the edge and then getting lighter as I come in. Now I'm going to do down here just because that's the bottom, and that would naturally have more shadow on it. Now as I do this, I'm going to come up on this peanut some. Then here, this line, so I'm going to go behind it and do some more. Now is when the real stuff's going to happen. I'm going to come in with that brown I showed you. And in the Crayola brand, this is just straight brown. Okay? It's just a straight brown. That's it. Back up here, this indentation. Go real close to the outside. Fade as you come in. Dark at the very edge. Fade as you come in. Behind that line, fade as I come in some. Behind this line, fading as I move my way in. Do you see how it's taking shape? Okay. Now I also did down here. This came in some. A fade as I come in. Fading is just a matter of lightening the pressure on your pencil. That's all. Yeah, I said life happens. I did spend some time doing a lot of cleaning. I've just been trying to declutter. I have gotten rid of a lot of extra art supplies I had. When you go into a room and you have so much stuff you feel overwhelmed, it's time to do something about it. Okay, so see how that looks more like a peanut now. Now I'm gonna jiggle the camera, so just hold on. But I really want to zoom out and show you this page. Okay, come back into focus. It's like the light changed too all of a sudden. But anyway, see those peanuts? They're all done with just those 4 colors. So see, it's going to be darker back in there. It's going to be darker down in there. It's going to be darker around his hand. Okay, because his hand's cupped up around. So there's a shadow. All the way across here is going to be darker. This will not be darker because it's hanging on the outside. But then this little divot going up will be darker. This little area coming down is going to be darker. It's going to be darker right here on this nut because it's behind this one. This line on the back nut is going to be darker. All around here on the back nut will be darker. All around here on the back 2 nuts, darker. Around in front of the fingers, darker. Along behind the hand and behind this line on that one would be darker. And then anywhere where it cups in, I like to do that darker, like I did this one, so that you can actually get that shape. But anyway, see if I can show you these up close. There you go. And you can't tell that that greenish color was used in there, but it really gives a lot of texture So again, here's what the back of the book looks like. There's your ISBN number. You can pause if you want to get that. She also has book 1 and book 3. I believe book 1 is it Little Bunny Rabbits? Oh, don't get me to lying. Book 3 is, I believe, the bears. So yeah, I believe it's bunnies, bears, and mice. But just very, very delightful pages. This is one of those books where I'm actually starting in the front and working my way through. So I've not done any more back here yet. So I've got lots to do. So I will be looking for different things that I can do on videos here. But yeah, those other books aren't in here. Oops, one of them is. Hang on. Nope, not bunnies. Volume 1 is also the mice. Okay. And I know volume 4 or 3 has some bears in it. Whether it's all bears or not, I don't remember. And in this book, I'm thinking I did something. Maybe not. Maybe you're just getting a quick review of it. Okay, so nothing there is done. Alright, so I'm going to see how much I can get through on these, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Alright, so usually when I try to pause, I cut it off, so I didn't tell you I was pausing. But this is volume 1 and 2. They're mice. There is no volume 3 that I'm aware of. Volume 1 with a very nice coloring book. See, these are a very mice coloring book. So this is the bear, and I don't think I've done anything in it. The pages aren't real thick, but it takes to the Crayola pencils really nicely. Then Happy Hoppers Volume 1. So there are bunnies. It just was not book 2 or 3. And there's one I've done. There's another one. There's one I've started. And then there should be, there's another one started. And we're in April, so here's April Showers. And I guess that's it so far. Oh, started that one. Yeah, so anyway, so there are 4 of these. And like I said, if you'll go on Amazon and just look up Ellen Jarecki coloring books, that's where you'll find her stuff. Now be careful, because she also does board books for kids and some other just storybooks. You don't want to accidentally get those and think you're getting a coloring book. So be sure you look for the coloring books by her. But yeah, there's at least these 4. And she's somebody that I will collect all of hers. So I need to go back in and see if there's been anything new. I think I bought these for myself last year on my birthday in April. So fun times. All right, that's it for now. Talk to you all later. Bye.